Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Trenchless Tuesday. My name is Michael Rothenberg, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through my last week in Montana. So this first culvert inspection was up in the northwest part of the state. It is a 72-inch corrugated metal pipe that the county and the engineering firm are looking for a fully structural trenchless solution to because it's buried about 20 feet under the roadway. And as you guys can see, it is pretty deformed and ovalized, with the most major deflection coming right here. This separation is over a foot and causing a sinkhole actually on the side of the road. So this culvert will hopefully get taken care of this fall. This is not one they were even considering digging up because there's several hundred residences on the other side of this culvert. And if they were to dig and replace this road, which would take a couple weeks to take care of, that's forcing those folks on a 30+ minute detour on a 4-wheel drive road. So that's not really an option here. Now, having said that, they aren't too picky with the hydraulics. They're going off a 50-year flood design here. As you guys can see, the culvert is a bit oversized with the flow of the water generally ending around here, and they don't believe it ever runs full. So right now we're looking at either circular HDPE pipe most likely, or slightly ovalized, just depending on how much flow they need and how much they can jack up this section of the pipe if they even need to for hydraulics. And there's another look at that joint. And after looking at this culvert inspection, I headed east to look at a installation of snap tight under the railroad. This is a 24-inch, well, was a 24-inch reinforced concrete pipe. And the railroad wanted to take care of this one because there were a couple misaligned joints, with this one closer to the outlet being the most substantial. And you can see the one closer to the inlet also giving them some trouble. So given that the pinch point was ending right around the 22-inch mark, and they wanted to use 22-inch OD snap tight, they ended up needing to bullet nose that front stick. So just out in the field, they had a few guys taking care of this install. It was just 30 feet of 22-inch OD snap tight. They brought out the Sawzall and cut that triangular design into that front stick of pipe, and then use some wire to tie it together. And then let's see here. From there, you guys can see how snug of a fit that was. But that bullet nose, especially when you're dealing with those pinch points and misaligned joints, helps you go through a bit easier. So getting through the first joint really wasn't much of an issue. It was more when that pipe started to S as it approached the second joint, because it was going down for the first joint, then back up for the second. So you guys can see here that that bullet nose is helping that pipe to get over that second bump. And from there, they really just put the 2x4 up against the back joint once they connected the second stick on, and just drove it home the last few feet. They only needed to get it just past this joint to account for the amount of clearance they needed. So once that was accomplished, they decided they were just going to build the bulkhead inside of the culvert and then grout the angular space when the time comes and call it a day. So outside of that, Wednesday night, I flew home, got down for the first couple pieces of the first channel line install in the state of Colorado. So more details for that to come later. But for now, hope you guys all have a great Tuesday. And most importantly, go Nuggets.